You can start.
So our curricular concern is having our students carry on professional conversations about results of labs or readings or something that they've seen so that they can actually talk to each other about what it is that they're seeing. It's going to practice the skill of actually being able to converse, knowing how to listen to what someone else has said, and then being able to respond appropriately, and finally just being able to carry on a conversation about something curriculum.
We are going to be using the technology of YouTube capture or some other iMovie, whatever the students feel comfortable with, to record their final skills, and they will eventually be evaluating that. And we are really using Melicon skills, which is the use of a topic and being able to support that topic with evidence that they've gathered from other things that they've done in class. Are you ready?
Yeah, so here's how we're going to differentiate our professional discussion. For the people who need the most support, we would use an animation or a puppet type of app where they can actually plan out the whole conversation and execute it without having to actually talk face-to-face. The second level would be face-to-face, where they have a previous plan of either pros or cons, kind of like a list to look at, and then they'd have stems to use for the conversation. Something along the lines of, I read that blank, and then the other person would have to kind of say, so you read blank, and then the first person would say either yes, that's correct, what do you think, or no, and then they'd have to rephrase what they said. The third one would be an actual face-to-face conversation where they'd only have those stems. And then the fourth one is an extended conversation where they almost have few stems that they would use at all or no stems. And then they would record which one of these levels that they're the most comfortable at or that we've assigned them to.
Okay, the last thing that they would do is they would take a look at whatever video capture they had worked on, and they would observe their own conversation and evaluate how well they have done at the different skills that we talk about in class. This would be something that would require regular practice so that they have a chance to move from one level to the next level. So it would be an extended skill development type of activity.
And by keeping track of each of those, by keeping actually each of those video captures, they'd be able to kind of see their growth. And we would probably plan a rubric of some sort that they could actually kind of mark where they are, maybe either on a scale or an actual rubric that they
Right, so the skill would stay the same, even though the topic might change from unit to unit. They would still be practicing the introducing themselves professionally and carrying on an extended conversation about something that is academic or professional in nature.